My people, it seems like this billboard matter that Alex Ochi is trying to bring in is going to be a stain on his white. Like it is going to spoil all the good work that he has been doing. Because right now, Nigerians are angry. And trust me, even people that has been rooting for him is now saying he is making a big mistake. Because where does he expect people that are contesting, ordinary people, to get this kind of money from? 200 million for presidential aspirants and 150 million for governorship aspirants. Even that is why Doris Agara is shouting in this video. You all know that this woman has been looking for an opportunity to drag Alex, and the opportunity just presented itself right now because she matched the government office and what she is spitting. Some people are watching the video and saying, right now it seems like she is right to. Guys, what do you think about this money that Alex placed on Billboard? Do you think it is the right thing to do, considering the fact that people are saying he does not even need to do too much, that people are solidly behind him? So whether he did this or not, he is going to see his fans that are going to vote for him or not. Just take a look and see what people are saying about it.
You pay how much? 150 million naira for what? For what? Are we enslaving? That will pay 150 million naira for what? I dare anybody to remove my billboard. I dare anybody to remove my billboard.
Abia State incoming governor, Dishonorable Honorable Doris Ogala, sent a very strong warning, a very strong message to Abia State's current governor, Alex Otti, who is her rival. She's sending a message to Alex Otti because the Alex Otti government is trying to frustrate the political ambition of Doris Ogala. Alex Otti's government is trying to humiliate, they are trying to embarrass, they are trying to unalive the daydreaming of Doris Ogala's political moves in Abia State, because she's planning to be the next governor of Abia State come 2027. And it looks as if this man, this Alex Otti, knows that he stands no chance. It looks as if he knows that Doris Ogala will win him hands down in his dream. That is why he's making all these rules to make it difficult for Doris Ogala. For those of you that are not aware, Abia State government fixed 200 million naira permit fee for presidential campaign billboard in Abia State. Where do they expect people to get 200 million naira, even though we know that all of them get them, they be thief? You understand? He's asking them that if you want to put up a billboard, a presidential billboard in Abia State, you are going to pay 200 million naira. Now, what got Auntie Doris Ogala out of hospital, in fact, what got her talking like that, is that she's not happy because the same Alex Otti government, they are also including a fee of 150 million naira for governorship candidates, 100 million naira for senatorial candidates, and 50 million naira for House of Representatives candidates. They even include 20 million naira for House of Assembly candidates. And this is why Doris Ogala is shouting. Where do you people expect her to get 150 million naira for governorship candidates billboard in Abia State? Let's face the facts. Let's be real here, guys. Sentiments and emotions first before logic and good reasoning. Yeah? Doris Ogala, if you don't have 150 million, go and challenge Alex Otti. Challenge him, because this is not fair. Alex Otti is so scared. He knows that Doris Ogala will win him in her dream. He knows very well, and that is why he's making all these things very difficult for Auntie Doris Ogala. Because sometimes Rajimadu, she's sure up Auntie Doris Emma. To be honest, all this shouting, why are you shouting? In a functioning society, how many times do we even see billboard? Let's be honest. In this age and time, what should campaign for you should be your good work. The job you have done, the words of your mouth is enough. If people want to vote, let them vote you in. We don't want all those billboards anymore. We don't need them. It should even be 500 billion. Get her back to psychiatric hospital. That's really okay.
From which law? Because I don't understand. Do you have 150 million naira in your account? Would you respect that as a civil servant? Because Abia State is for all of us.
Anyway.
And I'm shocked you're saying that this came from the state government. What right do they have to impose such law that a candidate must pay 150 million naira? Where am I supposed to get that kind of money just for adverts? Just for billboard? When we have people in the hospital, in the streets, homeless. What are we talking about? These people, what are we talking about? These pensioners whom the governor himself has paraded online that he has paid their arrears, whereas these people are hungry somewhere. And you're telling me that answer from Abia State get poster. Anybody who dares to touch it, I will tell you that in Abia State, all of us will campaign with that poster. How can you? Where did you get that law from? Is it legal? How much are candidates supposed to expend from electoral acts for their campaign? Do you think I have a godfather who has stolen government funds to back me up? That I will pay 150 million? With due respect, sir. Anybody, I dare anybody to touch my billboard. All of us in Abia, including the governor who made this nonsense and outrageous law, will not campaign in Abia with a billboard. Thank you very much.
Let's imagine that Nyesom Wike or Sanwo-Olu actually did fix 150 million advertising permits in Abuja or Lagos. What will be our collective reaction? I mean, we're going to be saying things like abuse of power, one-party states, we'll go on. I will go on the rants. We'll have headlines, we'll talk about it. But what's the difference when this is happening in Abia State? Or is it because of the person reporting it, Doris Ogala? Because we always will say, give a dog a bad name. And this is exactly why we have to be careful not to praise any politician to the point where they become untouchable. There's a reason why people say, beware of a man who is treated as if he can do no wrong. Because every strong man, every institution, even detectors, were once people that were powerful and they were loved. But excessive praise creates this form of illusion that any decision you make is beyond criticism. I have said this before, that no leader should become an institution, because once a politician starts believing that this public admiration means that every decision is justified, and then we have a problem with our democracy. So whether you like Doris Ogala or not, that is beside the point. She has raised a legitimate question. 150 million naira for governorship candidate to advertise on billboards. Per billboard, even if it's 10 billboards, is outrageous. It is ridiculous. It is unimaginable. So, is democracy not supposed to encourage competition? Why are you trying to price people out of it? Or is it this form of see-finishism? Because Alex Otti seems to be the popular candidate, and so no other person is befitting to be on the billboard in Abia State. What exactly was the reason behind this decision? Because looking at it, was this to create a financial barrier that only the richest politician or political party can actually sit on Abia State billboard? And here is another question. If President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and his APC, decide to campaign for him in Abia State, will these same rules apply to everyone without exception? Because we know how Nigeria is like. Alex Otti will not stop Tinubu from being on the billboard, not because the presidency cannot afford it, but it's the fact that Alex Otti himself will not want to enforce it. And the truth is that politicians are not as different as they often claim. Give any politician enough praise without asking for accountability, and then they begin to believe that they can do whatever they choose to do. And that is why we must always applaud good governance and at the same time challenge bad decisions when necessary with the same energy. Because if you see the way this story is being reported, the way it's circulating online, you might think it's comedy. Yes, you might think it's actually comedy because of how it is being presented. But our sense of awareness should never be determined by who is involved. We must learn to separate the messenger from the message, because a valid concern does not become invalid simply because it is being raised by someone we are used to dismissing.
Igbo people used to say that Uche Onya dey Anjo because there is an angle you can present matter. Yes, even if it is a matter that people have been saying, no, this is not good. People will start saying, no, this is good. You get what am I trying to say? That this thing, it could be bad or it could be wrong. It could be bad or it could be good, depending on the angle you are looking at it from. See, I seriously do not think, I agree with people who think that Alex Otti shouldn't have made this move. Yes, because people will now be thinking he is doing it because he is afraid that the just look you imagine what the guy on white said, that he is doing it because he is like he is afraid that Doris might beat him. Just imagine, where is that talk coming from? I mean, everybody that is, even though you are not in Abia State, everybody has been seeing the good work of the man. And we all know that even if they vote him in tomorrow, it will not because of any silly move or any silly mistake. It is because the people want him. So I feel like he should just drop this billboard price, because seriously it is outrageous. Yes, just like the man also said, they may have the money, but what do you mean that people should bring 200 million just to mount billboard, billboard just in one state? If every other state decide to adopt same measure, how much are they going to be spending? Yet when they go into office and try to recover that amount that they have been spending during their campaign, we will start calling them thieves. What do you expect? When even when the day that I even heard the price they are paying to pick up form, millions of naira just to declare your interest in running for an office is civil. We used to forget that these people are just civil servants too. Yes, president to governor, they are civil servants that are supposed to be collecting, salary like everybody. But because you monetize everything in this country, when they go into office, they will now say, it is my turn, oh, Emiloko, my turn to grab everything that I can see. So please, let's not. I think that Alex Otti is making a mistake in this one. But then, that aside, that should not be a reason that people should compare him to Doris Agala. Please, please, please. People say that ever since Nollywood actors and actresses decide to go into politics, Nigerians have not rest. And true, we have not rest too. I mean, starting from Desmond Elliot, Emeki Ike, Kenneth Okonkwo, now Doris, just look at these people that I just mentioned. You will see that they've been exhibiting one drama or the other. So let's not use it, because even before now, Doris has been looking for something to say to Alex Oti. So this one should not even be the measure we are using to judge him. But seriously, our governor, our amiable governor, please look into these prices and do something about it. Go, I'm a neighbor. I'm not an agba, but please look into it and reduce it. It is too much. It is too much. I'm not saying it because of them or because all these politicians, and they know where they get their money, but so that anybody that wins, they could pity us more. Thank you very much, guys. If you're able to watch this video up to this moment, I really appreciate. Please do well to subscribe to my channel. Okay, I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.